Hello and welcome to the channel. So I actually had this idea to combine Vampire Survivors with Pong, where you're controlling your character, shooting enemies, but at the same time on screen there are the paddles. You have to control them to keep the ball from going off screen. And if either the player gets hit by the enemy or the paddle misses the ball as it goes off screen, the game is over. It'll be two players, of course. And you have to play in the same room together. You can't do it online. There are actually two reasons for that. One is I don't have much experience with making multiplayer online games. That is none. And also, I figured it'll be a little bit more social that way. And it'll be a Christmas theme because why not? It's December. Plus, you can actually do a lot with the Christmas theme for a game like this, I think. And for the Vampire Survivors aspect of the game, in like the original game, in the clips you see, there are like hordes of enemy, like dozens of enemies. But in this game, so that way the player can also focus on the Pong aspect of it. There are going to be fewer enemies. They're just going to be a tad bit slower too. So I first started with making the sprites. I got like two sprites so far. Snowman, that's the character that you control on the screen, and the coal with some like angry faces on it. Those will be the enemies. And then I managed to like code the movement for the snowman and for the enemy. I also made some movement, but I also made like some object spawners. That way they would periodically appear on the screen. And then a little later I made a second snowman. The only problem with that is I gotta figure out how to get it to move on its own, because when I tested it, when you press the arrow keys, they both snowmen move at the same time, and the second snowman is meant to be for player 2, so I gotta figure out a way to give it like a separate control function. But that's basically it. If you like this game idea and you have like ideas you might want to contribute, don't hesitate to leave in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Game over and out.